Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Ruby's Tarot, where I do pick a card readings on various topics, and today's topic is going to be a comfort message meant to find you today, a comforting message, message of comfort, however you want to word it. I do have my heater going on in the background. It is like 12 degrees here, literally, so, and it's a little loud, but hopefully you guys can still hear me. I'll try to talk louder. So we have 3 piles for you to choose from. The first is being represented by this card. The second pile is represented by this card. And the third pile is represented by this card. So whatever card you're most drawn to, the timestamp to your correlated pile will be posted in the description box below. I will show you them all again side by side. This is pile 1, 2, and 3. Take your time choosing. Feel free to pause the video and I will meet you at your pile. So pile number 1, if you chose this card, this is going to be your reading on a message of comfort for you right now. To start off, your card says, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. So I hope y'all are doing well. I feel like there's like a lot of heaviness in the air, just like collectively, and we could just all use a message of comfort affirmation. So let's see what your situation pertains to that the cards want to give you comfort on right now. What is the situation that you want to give comfort to right now, just to make sure that you resonate with this energy? What situation for pile number 1 do you want to send comfort to right now? What situation for pile number 1 do you want to send comfort? What situation for pile number 1? People who are drawn to the first card. What situation do you want to talk about to bring comfort to? What situation is it that you want to bring comfort to when it comes to pile number 1? So you have the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Bottom deck energy is the 3 of Pentacles. You could have gotten into a conflict recently, or this could be with work or with people. Like this could be with like roommates or with work or with these people have like a practical purpose in your life. The ship is clarified by the 5 of Swords. It could have been about money or stability. There could have been an argument about stability or about money. Clarify the 7 of Cups. Clarify the 7 of Cups. You have the Heart in reverse. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. You have the Woman in reverse. Bottom deck energy is the Clover in reverse. So this situation could have to do with 2 other people at least. Someone could want to leave a situation. Someone could have an inspiration to start a new venture. There could be a woman involved in this who isn't as present as they could be. It's like someone isn't present. Someone is not as present as they could be. Like someone's retreated. Something about unlucky energy. Something about just like bad karma. Yeah, there could have been a conflict about money coming in. Where is this money going to go? How are we going to use this money? There could have been a conflict about what is happening with money. It's like about money coming in And there could be a lot of illusionary like options that your heart isn't tied into. It's like none of the options are working for you. But it's like, I don't know, there's even two people in the Five of Swords card. It's like there's definitely like two other people who you are just not in alignment with, you're just not seeing eye to eye with. And it could be very emotionally like taxing, because it could feel like you're being manipulated by the people around you. It could feel like you're like in an illusionary state, and like the options that you see might not feel tangible, they might not feel realistic. You might feel like you don't have a strong sense of direction on what to do next because your heart isn't aligned with a situation. So if that resonates in any way, let's see what else the cards have to say when it comes to a message of comfort for you right now. So regarding this situation, what is the message of comfort for my pile number one? A message of comfort for my pile number one regarding this situation. Message of comfort for my pile number one regarding this situation. You got the Seven of Cups again in reverse. A message of comfort regarding this situation for my pile number one. You got a Seven of Wands in reverse. A message of comfort for my pile number one. Message of comfort for my pile number one. You have the Page of Pentacles. Bottom deck energy is strength. You could be a Leo, you don't have to be. Clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse. You're really, really, really strong, for sure. I mean, you're really, really, really strong. I'm hearing like mental fortitude too. Like you could have just been dealing with a lot mentally. And you've been doing a really good job at handling it all. You have the lilies. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Wands. 7 could be relevant to you. July, August. It's too much. Clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse. It's like you could give it up. Give it up. You know what I'm saying? Just give it up. Like you don't have to carry this. Like you can give it up. Like this is not your burden to carry. This is not your burden to carry. You have the Fish. Your money's gonna get better as soon as you let go. There's something about letting go. Like stop putting up a fight. Like just stop. Just stop. And just stop. Like it's gonna be okay. Like just stop. You have the Birds. People are watching you. People have ill intentions towards you. You have the Birds, clarifying strength, and then you have Amour in reverse. There's some people out there who are really offended by your strength, okay? There's some people out there who they don't understand how you're able to do it. They don't necessarily understand how you're able to hold all of this and still come out in a way that you still have stamina, you still have grit, you still you're still trying to make a way, but it's like, stop. Like you don't, just because you're strong doesn't mean you have to show up as a strong person every single time for everybody. Because the truth is there is no options. Like your heart isn't aligned. Like there is no options right now. Like right now there is no options right now. Like that, like the option and alignment for you is yet to be discovered. And it has to do with letting go. Letting go. Money could be really stressing you out right now, and I'm telling you, as soon as you let go, you're making room for movement to happen. There's something about your money here and about how releasing the urge to will inherently help your wealth. There's something about like standing on business, standing your ground, like drilling in your point. It's like you really don't need to do that. What's understood does not need to be explained, especially when it comes to you and your life and the choices that you're making. Like, as long as you're okay with what you're doing, there really shouldn't be any other hearsay about it, unless obviously your actions directly affect other people. Like if you have like infants, okay, I mean, I'm not talking like that, but I'm just saying, and even if you do have children, like no one could tell you what to do with your own kids. Like, you know, like there's something just about self-righteous, just like actions, just like there's something about you don't need to prove yourself to anybody. You don't need to prove your strength, because you're not having a good time. Like, you gotta stop offering stuff. Stop offering people your money. Stop offering people your coin. Stop offering people your stuff, because you're going to continuously get unhappy. Stop trying to fix the situation, because it's not going to be fixed. You are not happy right now. And that matters. It matters that you're not happy right now. It literally matters. These people are literally, they do not have your best interest at heart. These people do not have your best interest at heart. I know this is supposed to be a message of comfort, but it's like, find comfort in releasing. Find comfort in letting go. Find comfort in knowing that you are the strong person everyone else is hoping that will get them out of a shitty situation. So if you ever find yourself feeling like you're getting lost and you're in a shitty situation, just know there's people all around you who look to you to help them get out of a situation. So you damn sure can help yourself get out of the situation. You are so much more stronger than you're getting yourself credit for. You are literally so much stronger than you're giving yourself credit for. I mean, people literally depend on you and your strength and your fortitude and your shoulder, your coin. You need to reel it in, because these people, they don't care. They literally don't care, and they're weak. And this is not personal. I don't know these people personally. They could bench 450, you know, but I'm saying there's something very weak about integrity, weak about authenticity, weak about transparency. Like, these people are weak. They can't stand on their own beliefs, can't stand on their own morale. And when you are over here standing on your beliefs and your morale, despite everything you're going through, it's really jading people. Like, in a sense, they're offended by it. I mean, they're offended by it. They don't understand it. And they're just going to be like, okay, well, since you have all this strength, give me this, give me that. Since you're so big and bad, it's like they're taking it and they're running with it. Maybe they think you're acting out of ego, whatever it is. It's just so, there's a lot of projection here. Says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. We were talking about that. You drew transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And you would be surprised at maybe how these people, whether these are poor people that you deem important in your life, how your relationship will change with them once you put up these boundaries for yourself. Like, you need to assert your boundaries. Secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. You need to focus on yourself, basically, and your like, you're robbing yourself of like different connections. Like, you're robbing yourself of love. You're robbing yourself of autonomy, of your space, of your finances, of your free will. Is just like, why are you putting people before yourself? It's like, you literally have so much around you that wants to come in. Like, literally, the money wants to come in, the love wants to come in, but you're too distracted with trying to solve everybody else's problems and also trying to make it a point to them so they can understand. They'll never understand, because they're not you. They never walked in your shoes. They never will walk in your shoes. They're never going to relate to you. Maybe you could find somebody in love, or maybe in other friend connections who've been through similar paths of you, have similar tribulations, have similar stories, and you can relate to in that way. And that's when you can start expressing these feelings, and it'll start making more sense to you when you see that you're not the only one that has to go through this. Like, people get leeched on all the time because people are weak in this world. You are not one of those weak people. You are very, very, very strong, and people just want you to take care of them, but you can't take care of them. Like, you cannot save them. Like, you just won't be able to. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. You have to forgive others, and you have to, most importantly, forgive yourself for allowing this to transpire. The card you chose says the past is behind you, release it, embrace new possibilities, a path is now available to you, follow it with faith. You keep getting these messages about like leave it in the past, leave it, drop it, leave it where it is, leave it in the past, leave it in the past, leave it in the past. It is not serving you, it is not serving your money, it is not serving your love, it is not serving your growth, it is not serving your, it's not serving anything. It's not serving anything. And at this point, they do like these birds or these like weak people almost do have a point when it comes to acting out of ego on your, when it comes to you, because it's like, why else are you doing this? Why are you going so hard to do this? What are you trying to prove? You do not need to prove yourself, especially to these people who are going to make a mockery out of it and just squeeze you for literally everything that you have. You do not deserve that. You are an amazing person. You are very, very, very strong. You are going to make the right people very happy one day, but these are not the right people, and this is not the day. Today is the day that you make yourself happy. You have to bring that in and focus on yourself. Because there's a lot that wants to come in for you. You deserve so much more than this. You deserve so much more than this. But it really does start with forgiveness and not resenting these people despite how adverse they are to you and your morale. You have to forgive them because they're just not like you. But they'll never see it like you do. They just won't until some type of life experience brings them closer to your perspective. But then again, no one perspective aligns completely. That's why we're all unique, different here for different reasons. Let them do what they need to do for their life and their development and start focusing on yourself, because you are literally holding back blessings that don't deserve to be held back. You deserve to be showered in them. But it's like, it's by your doing, because you're choosing not to accept them. You are saying, okay, I'd rather do this. I'd rather put effort into this. I'd rather make sure these people are good. I'd rather make sure I'm putting in the work. I'd rather make sure I stand on my word, stand on business, don't break my promises. It's like, no, it's like you're literally actively blocking other blessings by choosing. You're like so stubbornly choosing to be here for people who will never give you the same in return. Okay? And you don't deserve that. And you deserve much more than that. So what are some good things that my pile number one could look forward to when they start bringing in this energy? What are some good things my pile number one could look forward to when they start reeling this energy? What are some good things my pile number one could look forward to when they start reeling in this energy? What are some good things my pile number one could look forward to when they start reeling in this energy and letting go? What are some good things my pile number one could look forward to? Celebration, you got the Four of Wands. What are some things my pile number one could look forward to? You got the Four of Cups. Bombic energy is the Nine of Pentacles. You have your garden to look forward to. Like, you will be in your garden. You will be celebrating. You won't be taking offers that you don't want. Like, you will, it's going to be so easy. It's going to be so easy once you just accept the fact that you cannot control the situation, and the situation is literally not benefiting you in X, Y. There's literally no way to justify this situation and how it could possibly benefit you. And it's going to just like really make it very easy to say bye to offers that you don't want. It's like, I don't want this. And there's no part of me that feels like I have to prove myself to this option anyway. Like, I don't feel the need to prove that I could handle it if I had to handle it. Like, there's no need to prove. Like, just go on about your business. Like, think what you want. Like, I don't need to fix anyone's opinion. Like, do what you want, be who you want, and I'm gonna do the same. Clarify the Four of Cups. It could even be like celebrating a commitment to, whether it's like a person, to a new career path, to a new place, travel. You could, the mountains. Yeah, especially when it comes to enemies. Your discernment is going to be one of the biggest things that comes out of this, which is going to obviously help you in every facet of your life. But discernment is going to be huge. Like, you are going to freaking catapult with these people dropped from dragging on your coattails. Like, you are going to catapult. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Rod. Bombic energy is the Joker in reverse. Yeah, I don't got my glasses. I lost them. I'm a little... Gotta lean in here to read these fucking cards. And under the bottom deck energy of the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Fool. It's like you have to take a leap of faith towards something. Stand in your power. You could be a fire sign, Leo's, Aries, Sagittarius, or an Aquarius, but you don't have to be. But it's just like, step into your passion. You are that boss. You are that girl. You are that guy, whatever. And it speaks for itself. That's why so many people rely on you. But it's like, they will never be bigger than the program. They'll never be bigger than the program, and they're gonna understand that. You could be finding yourself in financial independence or success. And you could have family issues while that's going on. Like, you could literally have some type of family problem that what we were speaking about earlier could have been related to family, but it's just like, it's like the world is like crumbling kind of behind you, but it's just like you have a sacred space that you cultivated for yourself that is protected. Like, you're protected, you're incubated from this like trauma, and it's like you're like in your own bubble while there's like so much chaos going around you, but like it's because of a decision you made to remove yourself, emotionally detached from this situation, so you can see it from a better perspective, and so you could reinvest your energy on other things. It's like the family problems aren't gonna stop. Like, it's not gonna go away, but you'll be much more at peace with what you have, because it's like you're not giving anymore. It's like peace is coming for you. Peace, celebration to a commitment, to a new path. And when I tell you, you are passing up enemies, mountains is about enemies, and you got the Four of Cups, like, you're not, like, your discernment is on 10. You're not letting anything slide, like the slightest little, like the boundaries are on 10, and you are protecting your peace like crazy right now. Like, this is going to be protecting your peace, and you could be taking a leap of faith towards your independence. Like, whether you have to like leave a certain situation with family, leave a home, I don't know, there's something about you taking a leap of faith into your independence. Leave a job. Okay, you have a lot of cards about having faith here. You got time and trust, only time will tell, and you got transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Exactly, accept it for what it is, and accept that you can't really do nothing about it, accept that this is just how these people are, and there's nothing that you can do about it. There's just, you have to accept them. It's very liberating because it allows you to accept yourself too, and it's like, okay, I accept you, but I also accept that I can't tolerate this, and I accept that I'm leaving because I'm done. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Do not let your family drag you down because of some fake idea that you need to be loyal to your family, that you need to put your family before yourself, that you need to do this, that you need to do that. You do not get fooled by words. Only time will tell. These people, they're going to cry to you. They're going to beg. They're going to plead. Oh, I love you. I've been here for you for X, Y, and Z. All of that is just noise. It's just noise. It don't matter. Do not let that distort your perception, because like I said earlier, you were going through a situation where there's like a lot of illusionary options, but none of them really seem real. And it's like none of them are really connected or resonating to your heart space. And it could even be like a bunch of different storylines that you're getting told too by these people just to like try to get you to cave. Do not allow words to supersede actions. Like, these people's actions have spoken loudly, greatly. They are screaming that they do not value you as a person despite what comes out of their mouth. Do not take what they say for gospel, like, by a landslide, because I promise you, whatever they're saying, it's tied to a need or a want or something that you could offer them. It's not just genuine expression of, oh, I love this person. Like, do not be fooled by these people's tears. As much as you've had to be there, as much as you've seen them go through their own trauma, you've been through your own trauma. Who's over here? Who are you trying to manipulate so you can get something out of them? You're not doing that to anybody, because it's not what decent people do. Like, it's like these people are very indecent, and they can't stand on their own feet, and they overcompensate by being manipulative, and it's unfair, but it's just what's happening. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those with you've loved. And listen, money isn't everything, but neither is blood. Blood isn't everything either. Like, it could be very hard for you to detach from this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it could be, you could just feel very like spiritually connected to these people. This could be a very challenging for you. You could feel like at the end of the day, when I leave this earth, like all I'm gonna have is what I've done for the people that I've loved, like the actions I've done for those around me. Like, that's the only thing that's gonna show for itself. But it's like, no, it's like you can't even begin to make your mark on this world or be here for what you're really meant to do because you're too busy living for other people. These people have their own marks to make on this world. It is not just about like love and light, 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 love and light. Let me love this person. Let me give all my water away. So everything's love and light. Everything has to be peachy. No, like, because you know how dark things are and you don't want people to experience that. And if you could help at least one life not feel the darkness in this world, you might feel like it was worth it. But you honestly have a bigger purpose than to be people's night lights and to keep them safe from the monsters from under their bed. You have such a bigger purpose than that you have such a bigger purpose here. You have such a bigger purpose than to be the backbone of people who can't stand on their own 2 feet. You have such a bigger purpose than that. You are way too strong and you have way too much potential. And the family problems will persist with your presence or without your presence. So you'll know that this isn't inherently something that you are doing wrong. Like, if anything, you could be enabling the complacency of the situation, especially if you are doing so much to push your own view on them. That's why like letting go was such a big point earlier. But y'all, you are gonna be just fine, but your family is gonna be fine too, and you will still make memories and you'll still like have loving connections with other people, even with these people. But right now you have to make that connection with yourself. You can make beautiful memories with yourself. You have a memory that you're supposed to make with yourself. The things that you do here are gonna go with you to the next lifetime. What are you doing for yourself to learn specifically for you and your interests and your hobbies and what you want from this world, from this life, from this existence? Like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, it's really all about you, and it hasn't been for a long time, and it really needs to start getting back to the basics of that because you deserve it. And yeah, like, you're the truth, okay? And please be gentle with yourself. I love you guys. You guys mean the world to me, and I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you sitting down and letting me talk to you. I hope the messages were able to give you any kind of peace that they were meant to. I know I was yelling at y'all a little bit, but you know, I just see how amazing you are, and I don't like the idea of people taking advantage of that, especially for the name of obligation or tradition or whatever. So with that being said, that is your reading for today, and I will see you guys in the next one. What is up? Pile number 2, if you chose this card, it's going to be your reading on a comforting message meant to find you right now. Your card says, friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So, pile number 2, I hope you're doing good today. I feel like there's been kind of a heavy energy collectively lately, and I just feel like everybody could use a little word of encouragement. So I hope this reading finds you when it's meant to, and that everything's going okay for you and gets better for you. So we're gonna get a reading on what the situation that you are going to be receiving comfort on today. What is the situation, to make sure this is your pile, that you resonate with the situation at hand. What is the situation that you'll be offering comfort to pile number 2 today? What is the situation that we'll be offering comforting words to pile number 2 today? Got the 2 of Pentacles. What is the situation that we'll be offering? You want to take a leap of faith towards something? You have the 2 of Pentacles with the Fool. Bomb deck energy is the 2 of Wands in reverse. You want to take a leap of faith. Sorry, I'm just looking at these cards. These might be two different people. Yeah, these are two different people. So, you could be juggling right now, and someone wants to take a leap of faith towards you, but you could be unsure if you want to drop your other thing for the other thing that's coming in. We'll get into it. Let's see. Yeah, you could be literally not making. You could be like closing your eyes right now, like hear no, see no, speak no, evil. You know. You could just be pretending that you. You could just be, the stereotype of Libras being indecisive, and just that energy of just not making a decision is still a decision, and it's like you could be deciding to shut everything, like everything's pause, like you're pausing it. You're deciding to not make a decision. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Someone could be trying to come towards you, and you could be very aware of this. Like, this person wants to take a leap of faith towards you. You could be aware of their energy, aware of their approach. You could be aware, but it's like you have something else that you're juggling. I don't know if it's another person, if it's work, if it's family, but there's something that you're juggling, and you're not sure. You don't feel comfortable making a decision right now. You don't feel comfortable putting an ending. It's like something very permanent. You got the coffins, and it's something very permanent about you. If you drop something, like, that's it. That's it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's like if you decide one over the other is irreconcilable or irreversible. Clarify the Fool. You got the Bride in reverse. This person is somebody who you are not committed to, obviously, but it's like this person could be single, and it's just like they'd want that to not be a thing. Whoever is coming towards you, they could want to be with you, be in a relationship with you. You could be aware of this. You should be aware of this, actually. If you're not, you will be very soon. And you could feel it coming. You would feel that coming. Two of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Ship. You don't want to fuck with your money. It's thinking about your money. You have the Star. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings and they are letting on to you. Yeah, if you don't know who this person is already, they're definitely coming, and you already can feel something's up. Somebody wants to, I don't see any cup energy here, but someone definitely wants to at least come in your energy. Come in your energy. But yeah, sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Yeah, this person wants to, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to get up in that. They need that. Hashtag need that. They need that. Okay, with the freaky deaky messages, y'all. I'm trying to get messages of comfort. Like, Jesus. Who's ovulating out here? Let me know. I think I am, honestly. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. I think that's what you're trying to do, but you're not really doing a good job at it. Okay, you got healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So, yeah. I feel like it's not that serious. Like, this isn't even like the message about comfort yet, but I just feel like, okay, what's the problem with just being friends and taking things slow? Like, I don't understand what the problem is. Like, don't resist. Don't resist. Like, just don't, like, okay, I'm saving the comforting messages. I'm giving my unsolicited advice. Let me stop. The situation has to do with you feeling like you can't move right now, or that movement isn't necessarily an option because you don't want to jeopardize money that could be coming in for you. And you could just be wanting to just focus on money. Because like you have like a goal that you're trying to reach. You can have like a goal that you're trying to reach, and it's like you don't want to chance something changing. Like you don't want to chance this changing. It's like you want to be focused on this money. But with that being said, you can't necessarily have both things for some reason in your mind and in your situation. I'm not saying this is the truth, but whatever you're going through right now, you could feel like you can't have both. Like you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like you can't have this person and this job maybe, or you can't it's like something's unstable about this, like something you feel like it's like your stability feels threatened by this, but it's weighing on you enough to even consider pros and cons of each. Like, and it doesn't have to be literally you leaving a job for a person, but it's just like something about your stability, and about just like your peace, your solitude. I was gonna say your isolation, but your solitude. I don't want to give that up. It's like something about like your stability. It doesn't have to be a job, but something that's like stable, and it's like you don't want to move. It's like you ever like be walking around the house like in the middle of the night and the lights are off and like you're getting something to eat or something, and like you hear a noise and you just like pause. And it's like you try to make sure you're not making noise, you can identify that noise again and where it's coming from. And it's just like, yeah, it's like you're like pause. It's like, let me stop. Let me make sure I hear, see everything correctly. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. Yeah, so you can feel like you're in a pause right now, and you could feel like overstimulated by this person coming towards you. You could feel like, I don't know, like I don't want to be forced to make a decision. You don't want to be forced to make a decision. Something about that. So let's see what we can offer you when it comes to words of comfort to that. That's pretty much what I'm seeing for the situation. Otherwise, I was just gonna give you more advice, which it's my Virgo moon. Oh, let me stop. So what are words of comfort that we can offer upon number 2 regarding the situation? What are some words of comfort we can offer upon number 2 regarding the situation? What are some words of comfort that we can offer upon number 2 regarding this situation? What are some words of comfort? I'm hearing slow down. Slow down. Slow down. It is not to invalidate you, but it's just like, I'm gonna invalidate the sense of urgency, because it's not, you don't need to make it I mean, I don't know. There's something like that you're misunderstanding. Words of comfort, messages of comfort from my plan number 2 when it comes to the situation. Messages of comfort. Yeah, the 4 of Cups. Messages of comfort from my pile number 2. Messages of comfort from my pile number 2. Got the 9 of Pentacles. Messages of comfort from my pile number 2. If you don't want it, let it go. Like, do you even want this person? Like, don't irritate me. It's like the King of Cups in reverse. And you have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Clarify the 4 of Cups. You could just be really shut down. You could be shut the fuck down, like, for real. You could really be closed off right now. Clarify the 4 of Cups. You could be suppressing suppressing a lot of pain. Whether that's from a previous person, there's a situation you've been through, something with life that you've been through, you're just like suppressing something that needs to come out. Nine of Pentacles being clarified by the stork. Storky dorky. Clarify the King of Cups in reverse. Clarify the King of Cups in reverse. I love tarot. If you guys did not know that already. The Gentleman, clarifying the King of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Ten of Swords in reverse. I got the Clover in reverse. Aren't you the Debbie Downer today, huh? Alright, let me see what's going on. Oh, God. What is all of this? You could be very, very paranoid right now. Very paranoid, or, I mean, you could have been bit in the past. Like, don't get me wrong. You could have, like, really just been through some shit, and you could just be very high alert, very paranoid, very feeling like you can't even trust your own back. Like, I don't know. It feels intense yet underwhelming. It's like numb. You know, it's like very, very numb. It's like, I don't, like, I can't expect anything out of this anyways. It's just feels very numb, very just dark, very heavy, intense, but just also numb. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. You could have moved recently. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into a light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities. Or you could want to move. Clarify the King of Cups. I mean, whatever. Doesn't have to be. Just clarify the rest of this damn spread. Shit. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. The heart is the gateway to the soul. Common theme that we're having here. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. We get it. We get it. Trust me. Whoever this person is, we get it. Okay. Pot number 2 is just so fine and amazing and hot and just... We just need that. We need pile 2 in our lives. Apparently. Okay, but pile number 2 is over here like, bitch, I don't even trust you. I don't even trust you like that. I don't even trust you. Like, yeah. You don't trust me? Why you don't trust me? What the fuck I do? And you like, I don't know, I don't know, you just iffy. You just iffy. I don't know, you're like really not receptive right now. It's so... I can only laugh. I'm sorry. I only can laugh when it comes to reading this energy because it's honestly really heavy. And I do that to my own self. If I'm going through something very heavy, I'll start laughing because I'm just like, ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm feeling this way. But, like, you could literally see the love of your life in front of you and you could be like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool where I'm at. And like, why are you doing that? Why? You should ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like, I mean, there's something that is being suppressed here, clearly. you could just want to focus on your coin, on your environment, on your garden, on your what you're growing for yourself. Like we were talking about earlier, your job. Like you could just want to focus on your stability. You could just want to be okay, you know. And you could not want to necessarily just add someone else into the mix when you're just trying to get your feet on the ground here and get your stability. And it's like you could just still be processing past hurt, past pain. But you have room, like you have room for opportunity. You have room for love. You deserve love. You know that, right? Like you don't need to be this like perfect person. Like everyone deserves love. And if you feel open to love and someone's available and they're open to love and you both love each other, what's the problem? Of course, I'm saying that with a grain of salt. Like, obviously, we're not condoning abusive behaviors or leeches or anything of that nature, but that person wasn't coming through. If anything, they were just coming through as very confident and assured of themselves and how they feel about you. But you don't trust that. You could not trust it because maybe you don't feel assured about yourself. You could be looking at yourself in a poor light recently. You could be feeling like you could just be feeling like you just don't have nothing to give emotionally. But like this person would say that's the furthest thing from the truth. This person would say that you are deliberately doing this, not that it's unavailable. You could just be like in your masculine, but you could be like in a toxic masculinity. Like being in your masculine still means being in touch with your emotions. You just don't let your emotions control you. So it doesn't mean to just suppress your emotions. It still means, if anything, you have more control once you realize your emotions for what they actually are, which makes it even more masculine in that sense of just control and strategy and self-restraint. You could have been taught to, you could not have anyone to talk to, honestly. Like you could just feel like you don't have anyone to talk to. You could have never been encouraged to share your feelings. But it is definitely safe to share your feelings. Even with this person, I feel like you could open up to this person and talk about how you're feeling and talk about your insecurities. Like it doesn't make you a weak person. It doesn't make you a bad person. If anything, they would probably feel really appreciative that you would even share something so vulnerable. Like you don't have to go through whatever you're going through alone, and there are people around you who love you for sure, especially this secret. When I tell you the person is trying to make themselves very known, like they will gladly be your friend if that's what they have to do. This person just wants to be in your energy, in your life, and it's just like you could just feel like you can't afford to give chances out. You can't afford uncertainty right now, but it's like express that, talk about that. Why not get deeper? Talk about it. And is it a worthiness issue, or is it genuinely you are literally incapable, or is it more maybe I just don't feel like I deserve it until I'm at this level with this, or I don't feel like it doesn't feel right, you know, like just arbitrary shit? Or is it literally objectively this will not work? They live in Switzerland, you live in Canada, they ride a bike, they don't have a vehicle, they work with fucking, I don't know, so they're like couponers. Okay, maybe you don't like coupons, I don't know. Like it could just be like, unless there's literal, I don't know, y'all could be different religions. I mean, unless y'all are different religions, like, I mean, unless there's something, unless you guys literally cannot be equally yoked, if you guys literally cannot come together because of like geographical reasons, values, like whatever, okay, you got it. But if none of that's coming up, and it's like, it could be more justifying a sense of unworthiness, okay? Because you have a lot of like your perspective of self is a little skewed, and it could be because people felt so comfortable biting you, and it's like you could just be hard on yourself for like maybe not saying no enough, and now you're saying no too much, and it's like you're going to the other extreme. But you really just want to be okay and just want to like sit in your money and sit in your coins. But it's like, what do you really want? Like, do you really want to be alone right now? Do you really want to just be in your solitude with your bird or your dog or your cat? Like, give that animal a fur parent. You know what I'm saying? They want another fur parent. They want a 2-parent household. But it's like, you can have whatever you want. Like, it's okay. Like, yeah, things happen in the past, but that's okay too. Like, you're here right now. Like, you're okay. Like, you're watching a video on YouTube. You got to be okay enough to do that. I mean, you're okay. Like, you're okay, and it's going to be okay. Like, it really, really is. Like, you're safe. It's already done. It's in the past, whatever did happen to you. But now it's more about, like, processing and not using it as fuel to block people out and to be so, like so quick to say no to connections that you feel like might be able to hurt you, but they can only hurt you if you give away your power, which you kind of already are doing. You're trying to beat it to the punch, but it's like, don't do that. Like, maintain your integrity when it comes to identifying your emotions and how you really feel, because that's how no one can take your power away from you. Because when you accept how you already feel, like, it is what it is. No one can really tell you any different. And like, it's just surrendering. Like, it's okay. It's okay to not feel perfect. It's okay to feel silly, to feel you made a mistake. Like, it's all okay. Like, you're literally just a human. You're just a human. You're just a human. And it's okay. It really is okay. I mean, this person sees you so highly. Let's see if we can get you, like, some closing messages. But guys, you guys are like the shit. Like, seriously, like, you guys are really awesome and amazing. And people who didn't treat you the way you deserved was nowhere near a reflection of you. It was always a reflection of them. It was always a reflection of them. It had nothing to do with any, like, false inadequacies that you may be perceived. Like, it's not like no. Like, if anything, they were projecting onto you because of how you can show up for yourself, for how authentic you are, for how loving you can be. And it's like, how sad is it someone with such a big heart who is so loving and amazing to take that away from everybody because of that situation? It's like, what giveth will be taketh away. And it's like, listen, I don't blame you when it comes to those people. Don't give them any more chances. But it's like, there's new people who really, who are standing on business. I mean, they really want to show you more than they could tell you. I mean, they have a lot of action energy. They want to show you. This person wants to show you better than they can tell you. Can we get any closing messages from our pile number 2, please? Any closing messages from our pile number 2? Any closing messages from our pile number 2? I keep getting flippies, but they're not necessarily coming out. Okay, this one came out. 6 of Swords in reverse. Any last messages from our pile number 2 before we send them on their merry way? Knight of Wands in reverse. Bottom deck energy is the High Priestess. You're very wise. You're very all-knowing. You're very perceptive. You're very intuitive. I mean, can't you see that you're blocking your own self? I feel like you already know that. But I feel like you're at peace with it because at least you know your money isn't going to break your heart. Like, you are in full control of that. Or you're in full control of your stability, or like your... But it's like, we ain't even get there yet. Like, I feel like this person hasn't even had a chance to, like, really be your friend. It's like, you don't need to think so far ahead anyways. The Joker, clarifying the 6 of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Knight of Wands in reverse. You get the Ring in reverse. Clarify the High Priestess. You got the Woman. Bottom deck energy is the Star in reverse. Your stagnancy when it comes to love is honestly a joke. And you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you know this. I feel like you could be a woman, you don't have to be, but you could just be very in touch with your feminine energy. You could just be very sensitive to energies. You could just be very sensitive in general, and you could feel like you really, really got hurt when you were vulnerable with the wrong person. But it's over. you don't have to have like this grand faith, this grand hope. Like, you can literally just approach this as, I enjoy how I'm feeling in this moment. I enjoy this conversation that we're having. Let's continue to have this conversation. And until this conversation ends, we'll talk. And then when it does end, I'll do something else. And then if I feel like I want to talk again, I'll talk to this person. Maybe it'll be more constant than others. Maybe I'll feel like I want to talk to them every day. Maybe I won't want to talk to them every day. But it's just like, there's no commitment. You don't gotta go fast. You could talk to them once a week. Make it once a month. I mean, you could move as slow as you want to. And this person would encourage that, honestly. But don't deny yourself connection because you really need somebody right now to at least talk to. Even if it's not about yourself, at least have somebody in your energy. Like, you need somebody that you can talk to, have an adult conversation with, have an adult connection with, an adult, another adult to talk to. Like, that values you, values your feelings, values where you're coming from, values your status, values you as a person, puts you on a pedestal. I mean, I don't want to put you on a pedestal. They just see you in a highlight, which is worthy. You are worthy of that highlight. But why not put yourself on that same pedestal? It's like you are not obligated to do anything. Go out and have a drink with this person. Go out to the park. Go for a walk. I mean, it's snowing over here, but put your gloves on. You know what I'm saying? Make a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Okay. Like, take your time. Like, it's okay. It's really okay. Like, I swear. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Hello. Look inside your heart. Look inside yourself. And I feel like this person would help you. Even if you don't talk about your problems with this person, maybe they'll be open to you about what they're going through. And maybe you can, like, be a little counsel for them because it seems like you're a very spiritual, in tune person. Maybe they want to come to you for advice. Allow yourself to be present for that and, like, see how that has parallels to your own situation. Or, like, maybe this person doesn't see themselves in the highest light either. Maybe you guys can learn something from each other. Maybe they do see themselves in a higher light. I mean, there's something to be learned here, if anything. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. This message is coming through strongly, so you really need to focus on the thoughts that are coming into your mind and the thoughts that are reaffirming unworthiness. Be careful of your thoughts. What do we have? 50,000 thoughts a day, some ridiculous amount of number. Monitor your thoughts. Monitor the narratives you're telling yourself. What are you telling yourself? No, I can't. No, I don't want to, don't feel like it, don't have time. I just, people in the past, but the past. But yeah, that. Why? Replace that. Well, why is this even relevant to your psyche? Like, this needs to be purged, rejected, denied. Like, purge it out, get it out. Use creativity. If I don't know if you're into tarot, use painting, use art, use singing. Even if you can't sing, just sing to your favorite song, top of your lungs. I mean, just use music, use anything. Make yourself feel good. You deserve to feel good. You don't need to suffer to learn anything. You don't need to be suffering right now. It's going to be okay. You don't have to keep beating yourself up over the past and replaying the past in your head. You don't have to do that. It's in the past. Dissolve unwanted thoughts. Make room for wanted thoughts. What do you want? It dwells in your heart. We were talking about that earlier. Do you really are you so in love with this job that you're just so content and you're just like, I have no room for anything else? Then gosh dang, girl, like, go ahead. Like, I ain't mad at you. But if in your heart you're like, I would really love butts, I would really love this butts, like, stop with the butts, just keep it at that. I would love X, Y, and Z. I would really like that. I would really actually enjoy that. That made me feel good. That made me happy. Like, okay, so let's start acting on those in, like, smaller ways. What can we do? Even, like, I don't know, when it could come to anything. Give yourself more grace and give yourself more spoiledness. Like, you were in that toxic masculinity earlier, but it's like you could just be very in touch with your feminine side, but feel like you're forced to be extra masculine. But it's like, cool, you can be masculine if you need to be. And mind you, these are just words I'm using for a point. Don't take the masculine and feminine too much to heart, but I'm just saying, like, you could use your masculine to aid your feminine. Like, start spoiling yourself. Like, start looking at yourself as this worthy feminine that is deserved of abundance, like, that is attracting abundance, and start giving that to yourself, like, as if you were given to your partner. Treat yourself like that. Like, what do you want today? What can I do for you today that ease off the load? Like, really try to reestablish that trust within yourself, because it definitely exists. That's why you're so intuitive to begin with. But you could have just felt like bit, you could have felt bit by something in your past, like tricked, bit, but you got this. It's gonna be okay. Didn't I just shuffle these? I promise you I just shuffled your cards, right? I just shuffled these. Look what's coming out again. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. It's gonna be okay. And this person, if you don't believe me, I bet you this person can convince you. This person will hold you all night and tell you just how okay it's gonna be, and then they'll make you something to eat and tuck you in and kiss your forehead. Like, I promise you, like, this person, they really like you. They really like you. I would damn near say love, but I don't know. It's not a love reading. But pile number 2, I hope that message was able to offer you any kind of peace or comfort that it was supposed to. I hope it found you at the right time. I appreciate you spending time with me and sitting here with me through these messages. And I can't wait to connect with you again, and I'll see you next time. Okay, pile number 3, if you chose this card, this is going to be your reading. I don't know why my voice sounds like that. If you chose this card, this is going to be your reading. Comforting messages meant to find you at this time. So what's going on, pile 3? I hope you're doing okay, and I hope things are getting better for you, or they get better for you immediately, even during this video. And yeah, we're just, for pile number 3, let's talk about the situation at hand. What situation do you want to offer encouraging words for? What is the situation at hand, so they know they found their pile? You have the, what is this, the 9, no, the 8 of Pentacles. In reverse. What is the situation at hand for pile number 3, please? What is the situation that we'll be talking about? You have 8 of Cups. 8 could be relevant to you. 888. August could be relevant to you. No, I'm shuffling. I'm only going to do 2 cards for that. All right. Bottom energy is the Ace of Pentacles. So, your message is manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Excuse me. I got to fix my seat, and I've been crouched up for like an hour like this. All right. So, yeah, I feel like there is like a heavy energy going on with the collective, and I just wanted to tap in and offer you guys any kind of comfort that I can. So, without further ado, the situation at hand seems to be a lack of opportunity, a lack of a material opportunity, a lack of something. You're walking away from something that you didn't finish. Let me clarify this. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. What is the situation? We have the Fish. This is about money. Clarify the 8 of Cups. This is about money. Money didn't come quick enough. But it's like, okay. This is not the advice portion, so I'm going to withhold my opinion. Clarify the 8 of Cups. You didn't finish something. It was something that was supposed to bring you in money. Clarify the 8 of Cups. You could be praying for money. You're trying to manifest a large amount of money. Clarify the 8 of Cups. You got the letter. You could literally be like praying, like you could be like talking to your guides, to the creator, to God, however you want to say it, to the moon, to the stars. You could just be talking to, and just like praying for a miracle, something, a monetary miracle. With the snake in reverse, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Bombic energy is a Moor. Someone was looking at you with great love and longing. On my back, I'm ready to lay down. Fucking with y'all. Okay. Does this angle good? Alright, whatever. So, So the situation at hand could... It's important right now to take a step back and spend time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is time to give to yourself. You could be distracted by love. Only time will tell. But it's like, you could feel like you don't got time. You're running out of time. Forgiveness, stop focusing your energy on past events. Your life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Bomb deck energy is, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Okay, sorry y'all for all the movement. But, okay, this is a little better. And I don't got my glasses with me today. I honestly lost them. So, yeah, I'm gonna be like zooming in here on the cards. Someone could have redeemed themselves to you recently, in terms of, you could have had somebody who betrayed you, who you've recently detached from. Like, they're not an active threat to you, but they're just somebody that you don't trust, and you could feel like they contributed to the lack of material opportunity, or like the lack of money opportunities, or like the lack of stability. Like, they didn't offer something when they should have. They didn't help you when they should have. But it's like a snake is a snake kind of situation, but it's just like they don't affect you for some reason anymore. Like, you could have walked away from them, from the situation, because they weren't offering something. But you could be confused, honestly, and just unsure on what to do. You could feel like something is coming in for you, but you have no control over when, how, or where. And like, you're lacking clarity right now, and you're questioning and doubting your past actions and how to make this happen quicker, how to increase the speed of this to make up for lost time. And so it's like you could be abandoning something to go towards something else, but I feel like you're leaving something because you're trying to just follow your faith or your calling. Like, you're just praying that you want to make more, or that you need this blessing to happen for you, this money to happen for you, and you could feel pulled based on that prayer. Like, okay, so if I wanted this to happen, like, I feel pulled to do this. Or like, you could feel like certain actions are in alignment with this prayer, and that includes leaving something behind that you did not finish, but the point of it was to make money. You could be trying to tap in spiritually and figure this out. So let's see what the words of encouragement are. But whoever this is with love, I don't know. There's a snake and there's love here. So that's... I don't know. But love could be distracting you. Or you could feel like love is distracting you. That could be how you are seeing the situation. Yo, my fucking back. Sorry. What are some words of comforting words for my pile number 3 at this time? What are some comforting words for my pile number 3 at this time? Comforting words for my pile number 3 at this time. Queen of Pentacles. It could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. You don't have to be. Earth is coming through very strong, but it's also just like your stability is coming through very strong. And things in the earthly realm. What are some comforting messages right now for my pile number 3? You have the 5 of Wands. What are some comforting messages right now for my pile number 3? When it comes to this situation, you got 4 of Pentacles. You and this Earth energy, like this is really about money. Like, let me tell you. 2 of Wands, free bomb deck energy. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Fight for your right. You gotta fight for your right to party. Okay. Clarify the 5 of Wands. Maintain your integrity, dude. Which you are. Like, I feel like you're a person very much filled with integrity. And it's just like, you might gotta step on some toes. Honestly, you really might have to step on some toes. Clarify the 5 of... But it's... Alright, hold on. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles. You gotta fight for your right to party. Yeah, the swords are reversed. Clarify the 2 of Wands. Sorry, I know my heater is loud and stuff, but it's like 12 degrees here, guys. 2 of Wands. I'm trying to talk louder too, but I keep forgetting to talk louder. Clarify the 2 of Wands. Clarify the motherfucking 2 of Wands. God damn. Clarify this shit. Clarify this shit. See, that's how you feel. You feeling impatient. I'm feeling impatient. You got me impatient. What we doing? Where we going? Where we going? What we doing? 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 Where we going and what we doing? Where are we going? Because I feel like you're ready. It's like you just get the green light. It's like you ready to pounce. It's like, yo, calm down. Relax. Clarify the 2 of Wands. Clarify the 2 of Wands. But I feel like you're just like anxious, honestly. Clarify the 2 of Wands. You got the Clover. Clover's come out for all 3 piles at this point. You got the Eye. Someone's taking great interest in you. Okay. Whatever that means. So... you could feel like you got bad luck. Like, you could just genuinely feel like you got bad luck. Like I feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles here, regardless of your gender, and you could just literally feel like you have bad karma, bad luck, like you're gonna get bad karma for what you did. Like it's like, I don't know, it's like you can just feel like you got healing. Imagine you and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Ooh. Okay, if this isn't you, this could be a person that you dealt with. This Queen of Pentacles, again, it doesn't matter the gender, but they could just be a very stable person in their feminine, very stable, they could be work oriented, but otherwise this is you. But you could feel like this person has bad luck, or you're just inherently bad luck. When it comes to money, just take that if it resonates though. Let's see. Sacred union, honor, and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So you have a lot of relationship shit popping up. Though your mind is on the money and the money is on your mind. Okay. But you being too, like, lack, you know, like you acknowledging the lack too much. It's like desperate, and we've all been there before. That's why we all broke. No, I'm playing. We're not all broke. Okay. Apparently, one of y'all not broke, whether it's this person or you. One of y'all got the money, but it's okay. It happens to all of us. You know, like the median household income for the U.S. is like 40 grand or something. And that's a rough estimate, guys. Fact check your own fucking facts, okay? But, to think half the population makes less than that, it's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Besides be delusional until it gets here, no? Okay, so you got, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. The answer is the gate. Excuse me, let me restart that. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Forgiveness, stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Bomb deck energy is passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. That definitely is the case. And you could be using that, honestly, for money manifestation, if that's like your thing. Definitely could use your magnetism in that way. So you might gotta go after someone. And I know this is really weird. This is really strange for me to say. Like, you don't have to sit and do nothing. Like, you don't have to wait for your next cue. You don't have to wait for whatever you want is already your green light. You are the one who gives yourself the green light. You're not going to get a sign from the universe per se when it comes to the specific situation, because the signs have already been given. It's pretty much, they already exist. They're already around you. It's up to you to act on the green light. Like, you have to give yourself permission to go in. And it feels like you have to put a lot of energy into whatever this is. Like, you got to, like, stand your ground and, like, step on some toes and maybe get competitive. I feel like this, like, whether that's, like, I don't know. But it's like, don't take it too seriously though. Like, it's clarified by the Joker. Like, you gotta stay detached, but you also gotta stay on business. It's like, playing Monopoly, right? Like, this isn't necessarily life or death, but I'm getting all these properties. And you're gonna watch me get all these properties. Like, it's like, like, I don't know. It's like, it's not personal kind of thing. It's like, you're not stepping on toes because you hate people or because you dislike people or because you think you're better than others, but it's like, this is me, this is what I'm doing, and this is why I'm here. And it's very much that. It's like a union with self too. It's like having your own back, being your own hype man kind of situation. You deserve that. There's something about you already have the green light. Like, go, eat. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm hype right now. Like, I'm hype. Like, you could just feel very passionate about something, and you're being called to act on that passion. And again, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. The heart is the gateway, not the soul. I mean, the heart is the gateway to the soul. Y'all, I don't know why I can't fucking read. But, you could just be feeling like you have to hold everything tight to you so there is no conflict. You could be wanting to avoid conflict, but you should be going towards it. Now, be very... Hold on, let's use context clues. I'm not saying go out and punch people in their heads, okay? This is not what we're saying. And we're not saying to just go argue and shit on someone else's worldview. I'm not saying that either, but I'm saying the way that you see conflict, like you could see competition as conflict, like even healthy competition. Like it's not, I guess, I mean, I'm using the word conflict, but like it's not bad. Not all conflict is bad. Okay, like it's natural, it happens, it creates change, it creates a hierarchy, it creates order, it creates solutions. Sometimes that is the only solution, is to just go all in. Okay, and like I said, let's be very mindful. I'm not saying to go smack someone's mama, okay, because she cut you off at Walmart, like, okay, I'm not saying that. But forgiveness is also out here. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Life is too precious. You could just feel like you can't afford to take an L right now, specifically like with your money. You could feel like you don't necessarily want to take chances because you've already walked away from something that we were talking about earlier. But it's just like, you're on the brink of something new anyway. Like you have the clover, like you have luck, you have abundance, you have like things are in your favor. It's kind of like Wheel of Fortune energy. Like you have things going in your favor on this new venture, whatever that you walked away from, that you didn't finish. It's like rightfully so. It's like you didn't do anything wrong. Forgive yourself, forgive that situation, take what you can learn from it, and let's move on. Let's keep going, because people are watching you, people are interested in what you're doing, and honestly, you're creating enemies, because it's just kind of how it goes. And people are kind of like jealous of great people. It's kind of like a thing, and you might have to step on some toes, and you might got to show off a little bit. You might got to compete, and that's why the Joker is out here, because it's like, don't take it personal, because honestly, people can't compete where they can't compare. And so this competition isn't like a personal thing. It's just like, I'm just here to show up as me, who I am. And like it's just, it is what it is. It just is what it is. And like, I can't articulate what you're going to be doing. Like these 5 of Wands, they're clearly like fighting with sticks. I don't foresee you fighting in the woods with sticks anytime soon, unless that's something you're into. But what I'm trying to say is like, there's something about your passion. Okay, Wands, fire, something about passion here that is driving you to fight for what you believe and fight for what you came here for. And when I'm saying fight, I mean just like by showing up that way, like showing up how you are, like you're showing up as you. I mean, you're really not doing nothing wrong. You can't necessarily speed nothing up. It's already set in stone. It's already gonna happen. It already happened. It's already done. It's already done. It already happened. We're looking back at it. It's cool. It happened. It's better than you could have imagined. You didn't even have to think that hard about it, and it's all already done and set in stone. But do not fear conflict. Do not fear stepping on toes. Do not fear offending people. That part. Do not fear that being your authentic self is somehow going to compromise your money. Don't fear that. You have goodness covering you right now. You have good luck, good fortune covering you right now. You're being encouraged. You have the green light. And yes, you are going to have people who don't like what you're doing. They're not going to like it. But who cares? Who cares? Are they paying your bills? Are they in your bed giving you that good? Okay. Are they washing your laundry, cooking your meals, washing your house? Okay. It don't matter. Who cares? No one cares, okay? No, I get it. We all care. Okay, it's normal. But we all just need the reminder that it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what anyone really thinks, honestly. But I mean, it just matters. What should matter is the people that you care about, your love interests, your goals, your career, your passions, your interests. That should come before other people's opinions, okay? And sometimes we need that reminder. And like, this is your reminder. Like, fuck what they talking about. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Like, hello. You're good. Like, you're literally good. You could be just very anxious, like waiting for something, but I mean, just reinvest that anxiousness into acting on something that you really want to do, but you could feel like you don't want to step on toes. Whatever this is, it's like you're going to step on toes. This could be going towards a person. I keep seeing these sacred unions, healings, love, people looking at you kind of cards. It could be going towards a person, and people aren't going to like that either. It could be going towards a career. People aren't going to like that. It could be starting a new creative venture. People aren't gonna like that. The way you're gonna show up is gonna rub people the wrong way because you're just too real, and we're in a world full of fake mushy gushy, okay? And it's not your job to make people feel comfortable. It's not your job. What your job is to make sure that you are being the baddest bitch that you can be and showing up as authentically as possible and remaining true to your personal truth and to what matters to you. Yeah. Let's see if we can get any more cards, because I feel like I've already like really drilled in the point with that. Let's see if we can get any more cards. Yeah, and I'm not gonna spend too much money on this money. So you're thinking about all this money, you got me talking about money. I'm not gonna spend too much energy on this evil eye energy, because hello, evil eye. Fuck that. We're protected. You're protected. Little shit to a giant. Little shit to a giant. Motherfuckers is not bigger than the program, okay? You're not bigger than the program, okay? I'm not you, but they're not bigger than the program. You are the program in which they're not bigger than. Okay. So can we get any last words from my wonderful pile here? You're on a new venture. Make mistakes. Make as much mistakes as you can right now, because you're in the beginning. Like, make mistakes. Learn from them. It's okay. Like, you don't have to beat yourself up. Like, it's okay. Like, you're still gonna win. You know, I don't know if you're interested in like looking up success stories for people that maybe you admire or look up to. I mean, everyone's story is very different, but there's always trials and tribulations, okay? And there's always setbacks. Okay, minor setbacks for major comebacks. Like, you got this. Like, it's okay. You just gotta dust your shoulder off and remind yourself of who you are. And I get it. I mean, things could really not be easy for you right now, especially like trying to make sure you have your money. I know how much that's tied to security. I know it's a real fact. It's something that we gotta deal with. But you can afford to show up more authentically. You can afford to do that. Everybody can. Closing messages for my pile number 3, please. This is a longer video today, guys, but I was in the mood for it. Any closing messages for my group number 3, please? Yeah, the petty child. Boundary energy is the high priestess in reverse. It's the petty Betties for me. Petty Betty. Alright. Clarify the page of wands. The birds. Dude. Okay, so you could be honestly very insecure about creating enemies or creating... You could have like a unique point of view. You could have like something unconventional. It's just about you. You could just like inherently already have seen maybe how showing up as that part of yourself could create conflict. Not conflict, but could create like conflict when it comes to how people perceive you and like how you perceive yourself. It's like people could be judging you and placing things in. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. This is just a small version of the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you plan on doing with your life. Like, it seems like you have a very big goal or a very big aspiration, especially when it comes to making this money come into fruition. It's like we're gonna have even more haters than this, but you're also gonna have even more supporters too. fuck it. But clarify the high priestess in reverse. And motherfuckers is not bigger than the program. They not bigger than the program, okay? Clarify the high priestess in reverse. Got the wine with the dog numbers. These motherfuckers is drunk, okay? They're drunk, they're disloyal. They're not even loyal to their own selves, okay? It's like, how valid really is your opinion? How valid? Let's see your Carfax, because I'm getting some errors, I'm getting some alerts. Something ain't adding up. You're really not genuine, you're really not thorough, you're really not like that. So you can't really compete with me, okay? And I'm talking like, you don't gotta worry about what they say. Who cares? Like, who cares what these people say, girl or boy? Who cares? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you shared with those you love. You don't take all these people's opinions with you. Unless you choose to adopt them as your own, then that's what we're discouraging here. Do not let these people define you. You define yourself. Embrace through each other, you find the missing pieces. And honestly, you can learn from your haters, and they can learn from you. Clearly, they can learn from you. But you can just learn how to just, like, embrace the disagreeers. Embrace the naysayers for what they are. They're doing their job. Like, that's what they're here for. Like, that's what they do. Embrace it. Because without them, like, you wouldn't have the contrast of something so amazing and something so great. Like, yin and yang, guys. Yin and yang. Appreciate the nature of the situation. It's just nature. It's just how it is. It's not personal. It's really not personal. They don't know you. They can't be personal because they'll never know you. They'll never be able to. So it's impossible for it to be personal. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available. Follow it with faith. Release the past. You don't have to keep wondering if you did the wrong thing. You didn't do the wrong thing. And it's like, if you want to call it right and wrong, whatever. Do the wrong thing 50 more times, because you can't miss the right thing when it comes. Like, it's going to come, and you can only get wiser and stronger. And it's just a matter of timing, and it's a matter of what you do from now until that timing. And if you want to continue to learn more things, make more mistakes, why not? And I'm not saying to do things that you already know better, but why not take chances and try new things, especially if you are already passionate about it, and you are very passionate about something. And it's like, these people they're drunk, okay? They're literally drunk. They're not tapped in. Like, they're not thinking about it like that. They're not thinking about yin and yang. They're not thinking about following your dreams. People just don't think like that. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it's bad for them. It's bad for them and business for them. But it's not bad for you. If anything, they're just drawing more attention to you. It's like it's all projection. It's really... It's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. It's sad. But you're a beginner, and that's okay. Embrace being a beginner. Embrace learning. Embrace this path. Like, there's abundance surrounding you. Like, you literally have nothing. Like, there's no like, watch out for this. There's no like warnings. It's really just about realizing that the haters are going to be there regardless, and it's not personal. And it's also about realizing to stop hanging on so tightly out of fear of scarcity for showing up for your authentic self. Like, no one's saying to go on a shopping spree if you can't afford it, but I'm saying, like, invest in your passions if you can, where you're able to, and if anything, for free, invest in showing up authentically as possible in everyday life, because that is going to bring you closer as well. There's something about just being authentic and not caring about what people have to say about that, what they think, okay? Because you're the shit, and the world deserves to see that. Don't rob us from your greatness, because it's not fair. We want to see it. But yeah, that's what I got for you, part number 3. I hope these messages were comfort and brought you comfort and helped in any way that they were supposed to. And yeah, I will see you guys next time, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you guys in the future. Love you guys. Bye.